Peace and blessings, y'all. This Corner Boxing 24. Good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good on this side as always. God is great, God is good, and I definitely can't complain. So it's a Devin Haney week, leading into an exciting weekend of boxing. And I'm happy for Devin Haney, the undisputed champion, youngest undisputed champion in the lightweight division in the history of that. And I look forward to him putting on a hell of a display of boxing skills and defense this weekend against Lomachenko. You know, Devin Haney been calling out Lomachenko for years, but I think everything is about timing. This is probably the right time for him to get this fight. Maybe, you know, before, I'm not saying he couldn't have won the fight, but I just think it's about timing, man. And even though it's 4 years later, I think this is Devin Haney's time. 4 years ago, I don't know if he could have imagined being undisputed. Maybe he could have, but he's definitely undisputed now. He beat the man that beat the man in Kambosos. Kambosos beat Teofimo after Teofimo beat Lomachenko. And Devin Haney conquered that, and now he is where he's at. Lomachenko, you know, was being compared to Floyd Mayweather, better than Floyd Mayweather, some people were saying, and the man didn't even have 10 fights under his belt. Not even 20 fights. He'll have 20 fights after he fights Devin Haney. Right now he got 19 fights under his belt. He's been fighting for 10 years with 19 fights under his belt. And they were calling this man, after a few fights, after 10 fights, they were calling him, they were saying that he was better than Floyd Mayweather. He could beat Floyd Mayweather, comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. None of those were accurate. He's nothing like Floyd Mayweather, definitely like better. The footwork, the boxing skills, nowhere on that level. He's definitely not like Pretty Boy, like Money Made, nowhere near it. Nothing in his DNA is like Floyd. And none of his skills, none of his boxing opponents, nobody that he fought was on the level of what Floyd has fought. But they were doing that. And I used to be like, wow, man. All this stuff about him being a slow starter. He started slow against Teofimo, that's why he lost. Listen, man, that's on him. You start slow, that's on you. Start fast. But you definitely gonna be in a hell of a situation come May 20th, because Devin Haney, man, he's looking sharp, looking strong, looking fast, looking focused and disciplined. You in over your head on May 20th. Teofimo was one thing. Teofimo was coming off of a high. Teofimo was on a high, pardon me, when he fought you. And, you know, he had just stopped Richard Comey by knockout, spectacular knockout. But he fought you, and he did his thing, but then he got too cocky, too arrogant. He didn't humble himself. And then Kambosos took him out just like that, the very next fight. Just to go to show you that you got to be ready for every opponent. You got to stay focused. That's what Floyd always talked about, being ready, being focused for every fighter, putting in the same work, the same dedication for everybody that you fight. You don't look over anybody, because anybody could beat you. One punch could stop a fight. So Teofimo, man, he got crazy after one fight, after one win, a big win. He couldn't handle it, and he lost. So now he's trying to rebuild himself, and Lomachenko is still trying to rebuild himself, but it's about timing, and he's running into an animal right now. He's running into Devin Haney, who is totally focused, looking very strong, man. Looking very good, looking very accurate. Not the same Devin Haney of 4 years ago. Not the same Devin Haney that even fought Kambosos, I don't believe. He's definitely not the same Devin Haney that fought Linares. And Linares tested him. Linares is an experienced fighter, got some power, and he buzzed him, but Devin Haney walked through that fire, man, and now he's on the other side. So those who want to keep bringing that up, man, listen. He walked through that, and now he's here. Okay, so now he know what that is. He know the mistakes that he's made. You know the mistakes that he made even with 2 back-to-back fights with Kambosos. He made some mistakes, but he looked very, very good in doing it. Okay? He handled him in the first fight with just the jab alone. Not just the jab alone, but primarily the jab. He added other punches. He added the right hand and left hand. But if I could beat you with just a jab, why not do it? Then in the second fight, he stepped it up a little bit more. He threw more combinations. He did different things, but he still stuck to the jab. Why? Because the jab was successful in the first fight. So why go away from that? Everything comes off the jab. And if I could do that with a jab, then what can I do when I add the right hand, add the hook, add the uppercuts, add the body shots? Man, there's nothing you could do with me because I'm keeping you at bay with the jab. So don't hate because the man got a hell of a jab, got one of the best jabs in the business. You should congratulate that. But for the fighters that he got to fight, of course, they don't want to see that. They don't want to have to go up against that. So Lomachenko got to go up against a man with a jab, a man with sharp hooks, a man with some power, with some speed and some defense. You got a lot to go up against, okay? And after this, like they said, like Bill Haney said, and like Devin said, man, they're going to end that Lomachenko chapter. And after he wins, man, what y'all going to be saying about Lomachenko after that? Oh, he was 35. It's already in the mix for them to just blame it on his age and oh, he was old overnight and all of that. But Floyd was how old when he fought Canelo? 36? Okay. It didn't even matter. Because age don't win fights. Skills always pay the bills. Power don't win fights. Speed don't win fights. This, being smart. And that's what Devin Haney is, man. I'm looking forward to this fight on Saturday. I'm looking forward to the weigh-in. I'm looking forward to everything, man. I watched that Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and Devin Haney is totally focused, man. He's looking real sharp, looking real good. He's hitting that body armor with some crushing, thunderous punches, making that man feel it. He's stronger than people give him credit for because he supposedly only got 15 knockouts in 29 fights, so he don't have no power. Yeah, okay, let him hit you with it and see if you could just keep coming forward when he's hitting you with them shots. Don't get it twisted. Power is not just knocking everybody out. I've said this over and over again, and y'all gonna find out what real power is. So peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings in this corner, Boxing 24. Everybody, please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. Everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe out there. Peace.